What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli.
And Tyler, and this high school football highlight is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company.
We're in the north side as J-Town is back in action Friday night, looking to stay undefeated after being 2-0 early in the season. The Panthers faced up against George Washington Prep, who are coming off a one-score loss to Hollywood.
Right out of the gate, J.J. Nielsen's going to hit Jake Bautista for the short gain. More of that later in the video. And then just a few plays later, Nielsen's going to roll out and use his legs to pick up the first down. And he loves to do that. Uses the arm and uses his feet, as this time he's going to punch it in for the score. 7-0 Panthers early on.
Yeah, he really showed his arm and his legs. You'll see more of that later in the video. But on Washington Prep's first drive, they found themselves on a fourth down. This cool little flip is going to get them the first down. But however, Damian Marquez shuts down any hope at the first drive with a sack.
Yeah, and that Jordan defense definitely came to play tonight. We will have more highlights from the Panthers defensively. On Jordan's next drive, they went to the run game with Robert Andrews, who had a pretty nice game out of the backfield.
Andrews with back-to-back carries as the linebacker turned running back tries to fill in big shoes from Jordan Washington, out injured.
Yeah, it's interesting because Washington Prep didn't have to prep for Washington in this game. Funny how that works.
Good one, Tyler. Just a few plays later, it's Nielsen to Jake Bautista. I did cut the clip, but there'll be more from both of those guys later in the episode.
Look, you didn't put the goalpost there. That was somebody else's fault. Either way, it's touchdown Jordan. After a GW punt, Jordan going to try to take the top off the defense, but a great play on the interception. I thought that was going to be an awesome touchdown. Instead, a good play for the Generals defense.
However, on the next play, George Washington's first play after getting the ball back on Andy Flores is going to return the favor for Jordan, taking this interception out of bounds into general territory.
I told you, that Jordan defense came to make plays. However, George Washington's defense did hold their own, forced the Panthers to a field goal to make it 17-0. But shout out to that J-Town D-line who came to play, stuffing the run consistency, as we see back-to-back run stopped, and then a big sack from Hugo Gonzalez, who had a nice night. And then on Jordan's next drive, Nielsen has all day, and he's going to go and hit Bautista across the middle. He was his favorite target tonight.
Yeah, of course. He was so good he had to do it twice. He rolls out again on the next play, and it's a Bautista bomb. Bautista over the shoulder this time in the end zone. And Tyler, I don't know if you know this, but Bautista, he's for the kids.
Yeah, we absolutely love to see that. If you celebrate with a kid, it's going in the highlight, 100%.
But again, back to work for the defensive line as the Panthers get back-to-back sacks from George Richard as well as Marquez again in there for his second sack of the night.
Yeah, just living in that general backfield, exactly what you want to see. Jordan again. This time around, it's Andrews. Just a few carries for him in this game, but it seemed like every time he busted it for a big gain. And again, when you're trying to fill in for J-Dub, you're going to have to do your thing, and Andrews definitely fit the bill tonight.
Big shoes to fill. Then once again, you've seen it before. It's Nielsen up the middle, in for the touchdown. Nielsen ended the game with 4 total touchdowns, 2 through the air, 2 through the ground.
Yeah, that made it 31-0 at half, and then unfortunately scary scenes here as an incident in the stands occurred. The players cleared out. The decision was made ultimately to end the game at halftime. More information on this available in our story at the562.org. J-Town will be back in action next week with a tough game at La Mirada. You got to stick with the 562 for all of your Long Beach sports coverage.